Saturday night. Let's do some live tarot, oracle, fortunes, fun times. Yes, yes. All right, all right. People are being notified. Yay. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Yanni. Hi, Max. Hi, Tanisha. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Jean. DTC. Yaya's Lifestyle. Leslie. Elizabeth. What's up? Whoops. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Randy. Hi, Vanetta. Michael, Luna, Dwayne. Yes, Ms. Tree, thank you. Give this a thumbs up, a like Ms. Tree said. Hi, James. Hi, Sacred Sasquatch, Intuitional Witch, Vonna Lynn, Angel. Oh, it's 555 in Cali? Okay. Why did I just hear, I'm going back to Cali. Hey! That's what I just heard when I saw 555 in California in the chat. I'm going back to Cali, California. Knows how to party. California knows how to party in the city ooh, of LA. Hey, in the city of I forget what they say right there. In the city of Compton, we keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. Hey, you better shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Oh, yes. What's up to the West Coast, though? What's up to the West Coast? All right, we're going to pull one Russian Gypsy fortune card to start with. Libra. I want to tap in. I want to get some messages from the ancestors. I want to get a message from the ancestors for this reading tonight. Okay, top card. Top card. And I'm supposed to flip it like this. Okay. Ooh. All right. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. We have a full picture. Wow. Okay, this is rare. See, each card is half of a picture, right? We have half of the scales at the bottom of the deck. You see? Half a scale. But look, the other half is the house, and we got the house. It came out. So look, we have a full picture. Look at that. Yo, somebody is getting ready to come into a beautiful home. A beautiful home on a beautiful piece of property. Acreage. This is like a state. And if it's not an estate, it's a lovely piece of land. And it looks like a beautiful home to me. Looks like a beautiful freaking home to me, Libra. Wow. That's rare. That's super rare to get two pictures together that match up like this. Okay, let's read. Let's read. Four. What does this house mean? The right step will bring you success. This is like the Oracle of Delphi speaking in riddles. How do you know what the right step is? This is a time to examine your options carefully and go with the one that seems correct to you. The answer is within you. You only need to learn to focus on the problem and listen to your own instincts for the answer. Usually the instinct only comes once. And then our rational mind takes over and begins to rationalize or place the learned acceptable values on the situation. When the picture comes up for you in this position, go forth with your unique ideas, no matter how far out they may seem to the average observer. Remember, every new idea was at first met with suspicion and opposition. Okay. How interesting. It mentions the Oracle of Delphi. All right. Now, see this bird? There's like a, some type of stork. All right. Look, it's half of it here. I'm going to see what he means. 17. Oh, it's the heron. Wow. Yes, it's a stork. Same thing. Heron, stork. Okay. 17. So in the position, it means a change in relations with friends. This can either mean that you will renew your friendship or that you will drift apart. In either case, it is usually due to external circumstances over which you have no control. Friends may move away, break up, or have new happenings in their lives that will affect your relationship with them. When this happens, the thing to remember is not to feel betrayed or abandoned, but to accept it as part of our modern lifestyle. What on earth does that mean? Like it's 2025. Accept your ops. Like accept your friends are becoming ops? What? What does this even mean? It's part of our modern lifestyle, Libra. We gotta fall out with our friends and become ops. Don't feel betrayed when your friends become enemies. What? Oh, heck no. Hell no. No. Oh, man. It says, perhaps in the future, circumstances will change and the friendship will be reestablished. All right. Okay. That was a message for somebody. Oh, Lordy. All right. Let's see what this apple is. Then we have a ring. See the diamond? Diamonds are forever. They won't leave in the night. Have no fear that they might desert me. Dun 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 dun. Diamonds are forever. Let's see. 25, the diamond ring. Wow. A complete breakup between people in love. That's what it means in this position. Because you have to read them how they come out, okay? Every position means something different. So I I I'm reading it in this position. So a complete breakup between people in love. Good grief. Somebody's losing a friend, somebody's losing their love. The things that led you into a union are finished and do not hold the magic they once did. A glance across the room no longer stirs up the loving feelings it once did. Sheesh. In fact, usually other feelings, such as hate, loathing, scorn, and disgust, are stirred up. Oh, yeah, that's when you know it's over. Like, OMG, please part ways. You're beginning to hate the person, like be disgusted by the, oh my gosh, get out. What the heck? This can be the reaction of either one or both partners. The picture signifies the end of a union that once existed. This picture, however, does not necessarily mean the end of a marriage or relationship. Oh, wow. It signifies that this is a natural break, and if there is going to be a divorce or separation, then this would be a good time to leave. So it could also be like double confirmation of like any type of partnership ending. Again, like any type of relationship. I guess this is like double confirmation on somebody's losing a friendship's about to cease. But for some it's love. A natural cycle of attraction, love, union, dissipation, and ending has occurred. However, it does not follow that divorce is imminent. Okay. Many couples stay together, even though the love that first brought them together is gone. I mean, that's true. You can't expect to be in love for like 20 freaking years. I mean, you can love that person, but you fall in and out. I'm falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone with an I loving you. And oh, 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 I'm falling. Shout out to Alicia Keys. I was with my very first love when that song came out. My very first love. I was in high school with my very first love when that song came out. I remember her playing the piano in the video. She was in New York City. I don't know what borough, but the video, yep. She had the dope braids in her hair and the beads. Yes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's like falling in and out of love. I mean, when you're together for so long. Okay. For example, the picture may begin to appear in a relationship after 10 years, indicating that this may be a good time to end the union if there seem to be insurmountable problems. So why keep going 10 more years if it's done? Like, you tried 10 years, it's not working. Why go 10 more? Just, it's a good time now to part ways. If it's not healthy, if you don't love, if love is truly gone, If the love is gone, I'm not here to like break relationships apart, but this is the card that came out, so I'm just got to tell the message. I believe in long-term relationships, like I said, falling in and out of love with you. I believe in that. But if like you're just loathing each other's, you don't enjoy each other's company at all anymore and you disgust each other, then I think it's over. I think it's time to like separate at least, if not divorce. And if you're already separated and it's like, okay, it's just the divorce. I don't know what else to say here. It says, remember, if you don't resolve your problems now, you will face them again 10 years down the road with someone new. Oh, okay. So if there's something like that's come in between your relationship, I don't know, maybe some type of bad habit or something, or I don't know. By resolving your problems now, you can continue your marriage on a higher plane. Yep. Even actions like infidelity can be forgiven and forgotten when partners truly communicate with each other. By carefully analyzing problems and attitudes, a couple can find solutions. On the other hand, some couples reach the magic wall, then break up rather than helping each other to scale it. These people may be on their second or third marriages. This picture came up for a couple who shortly after separated. They were apart for about a year, but finally got back together. Someone's laughing. Someone's like, I hear someone outside like, oh, it's like fake rich laugh. It was like, so I don't know. It was a lady, and it was like a fake rich laugh, like, girl, bye. Anyway. Okay. Each had felt that they had missed out. What? Okay. They had missed out on some type of like, oh, they missed out on their prime. They had married young, had 2 children, and led quite satisfying but ordinary lives. The romance and excitement were gone, so they were quite unhappy with their marriage. After separating, they each tried to enjoy the single life. It didn't turn out to be as exciting as each thought it would be. They both realized that what they had together was much more satisfying. Today, their marriage is different, but much stronger. When you get this picture, whether to finish the relationship at a natural breaking point or use it as a learning stepping stone is your free choice. This is the wonder of the cards. They tell you the situation, but it is up to you to choose your path. Facts. Okay, let's see what this apple is. Let's see what that apple. Nine. Six. Yep. Apple down. A pleasant happening. Okay, yay. This could be a party, a luncheon, or even just having coffee with people who make you feel comfortable or happy. If you have been in the doldrums, then you should do some activity that gives you pleasure. Go to the movies, to a game, to a play or a concert. In the same way that people enjoy eating an apple, do something sensuous to make you happy. Okay, so have some fun, Libra. You may be invited to some type of event, party. Go. Life is meant to be enjoyed. It's, like I say, all work and no play makes anybody a doll, girl or boy, woman or man. Like, it can't all be freaking go, 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 hustle, 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 money, 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 and just, no pleasure, no true enjoyment, no relaxation. Like, oh. So you need to take care of yourself. You need to do something nice for yourself, Libra. Message from Spirit. Okay. And the ancestors, because that was we're doing a reading from the ancestors. So that was a whole word from them. I was just watching this new show on Netflix, I believe, called Sirens. It's interesting. Shout out to my sirens, my mermaids. I just heard Orisha. Didn't we find out, I don't know much about African spirituality, but didn't we find out that Oshun rules over the waters? Oshun is the Orisha that rules over the waters, I believe. Let's go. Message from the mermaids. Fresh water. Okay. Recognition. Wow. And healing at the bottom. This is like, again, I feel like you're going to meet a new group. You're going to meet new people. This is like a group of friends. And recognition. Let's read. So you're getting ready to experience healing with a soul group. This is soul group, soul family, healing, okay? And you're getting ready to experience recognition. I just heard international. I just heard international for some of you, Libra. Recognition. Prepare to be recognized for something that you've done. You've worked super hard, and it's time to reap the rewards of seeds sown. It said everyone has their 5 minutes of fame. You've gotten this card. Listen, I don't even use this deck often. You guys know too, I don't use this deck often. We have received this message within the last year a few times. I remember reading this part that I'm getting ready to read a few times. over the last year. Everyone has their 5 minutes of fame, but this mermaid is saying it could be for a lot longer than 5 minutes. You've earned this incoming recognition. Try not to let it go to your head or ego. Instead, let it go to your heart with deep gratitude. Appreciate and relish the acknowledgement that's coming your way. Your hard work is about to pay off, and you can now sit back and relax for a while. There's still more work to be done, but you'll soon see the fruits of your labor in the form of recognition and the benefits it brings. Enjoy the feeling of being appreciated while remaining humble. If your recognition comes with a financial reward, pay off any existing debts. Then share your good fortune with those you love and care about. Or perhaps donate to a charitable organization. I just heard philanthropy. That's so wild. The show that I just mentioned, Sirens, like, and the fact that you got the house, this estate, like this beautiful home. I mean, this could be a farmhouse. This could be an estate. I just heard bungalow. Whatever this is, Libra. But for those of you just joining, you got this freaking card together. You got these 2 cards, okay, with half pictures on each card. But you got this image of the house complete. This is the only image that was made complete, okay, out of these 2 cards. And you also got the scales on this half. But yeah, got the whole house. I just heard you get the whole shebang. You get the whole shebang. Where was I at? Use your position wisely and try not to let it change who you are. But yeah, that show I was just watching, like, it was like, you know, about this millionaire who earned their position through hard work, right? But now they were like a philanthropist, and they owned like a wildlife rescue, okay? And it's so bizarre because they rescue hawks and falcons and birds specifically, okay? The hawk has been coming out a lot too. And anyways, they were super rich. I don't know. This is just a whole message that's been coming up in more ways than one for some of us, Libra. Perhaps you or someone you know is about to be nominated for or receive an award. Being publicly recognized is a beautiful thing, and it's very well deserved. Or maybe you are being asked to put someone's name forward for some type of public recognition. However, this message about being recognized applies to your life. Know that moments like this are happy highlights and will create precious memories for you to treasure. If this card appears alongside the memories card, the messages of both cards will be reinforced. It came out with healing. And solitude is behind healing. You've been in the solitude, I feel. Many of you, not all. Wow. So your 5 minutes, your recognition, Libra, it's for life. Do you know who else has been popping up for me? She's not a Libra, but she is a life path 8. And her story is that of a true life path 8, okay? I'm a life path 8. Shout out to any life path number 8s out there. Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart. Okay? She's been, like, I've been catching, like, videos of her on these other platforms just popping up, like, you know, Instagram, whatever. She's been popping up. And, you know, she's been popping since what, the 90s? Martha Stewart has been Poppington for years, and she's been through some things, but she most definitely is like, she's got her estate now. Like, I think she raises peacocks. Oh my gosh, this is really bizarre. So what's up with the rich people that are rescuing birds and raising different birds? Why am I picking up on this? And you know that some of us have a connection with birds, like myself. So what what is happening, Libra? Okay. I've always wanted to have a rescue. I thought I was going to be more of like a dog rescue, but I would rescue birds as well. Any type of wildlife. I would totally do it. If I had the property, the resources. Yes. Yes. Dogs, birds, whatever. Definitely dogs, though. But birds are really coming up in this read specifically. And you got the crane, the heron as well. I saw a blue jay earlier, and I instantly thought blue avian. 111 in the chat. Archangel Michael is also represented by the color blue. Ooh, Libra. Watch your back, beautiful Librans. 3 of coins with the 7 of swords at the bottom. You've got Miss Jelly over here. She's jealous because you're freaking gorgeous and you're talented and you're successful and you're recognized for your talent, okay? Bitter Betty. That's what I just heard. That's who that is. Bitter Betty. Let me read you this 3 of coins. Be selective about who you allow into your energy. Look, listen to me. Listen to me. That's why if I ever refunded you, like, my guides told me I can't read for you. Like, if you ever got a reading for me and I refunded you and I let you know before the read, like, I'm sorry, I can't read for you, and I refunded you, my guides told me I can't read for you. So, just to let you know. They picked up something like this, either happening with you or happening in regards to you, and my guides didn't want me opening myself up to that type of energy. So please don't book again if I've ever refunded you. Like, sorry. Not sorry. I have to protect this. I have to protect myself. I have to protect my business. Like, no. Nope. And look, this is the truth of what I'm saying. And for you, Libra, as well, listen. Protect your energy. This is the truth. You have people that are very jealous of your beauty and your success. This is the truth. The Ace of Knives. And look, your independence. The Nine of Coins. Look, she's wearing a dress full of evil eyes. And I wasn't even wearing this bracelet, but right before I went live, my guides were like, go put your evil eye bracelet on. And look, her dress is filled with the evil eye pattern. Because she knows, like, my guides don't lie. Your guides don't lie. They're letting you know you need to protect yourself and your finances. This is the Three of Coins. They're coming for your finances. They're trying to come for your business, Libra. I just heard big business, baby. They're so mad because you're going big. You're being freaking recognized. Some of you are going to be internationally known. You can't be friends with everybody. No, you can't. Yes, when you come into this abundance and success, keep a humble heart. But nowhere does it say that we have to serve others endlessly and give of ourselves when our spirit team and our something within us doesn't sit right in our spirit. You don't have to be around that person. You don't have to talk to that person. You are a sovereign soul. No one has power over you but whoever you believe in, your higher power. That's who has power over you. No other human being. We're all adults. Those 2 nice days of Libra being a people pleaser, nicey, are over. And that's the truth. It is what it is. You gotta raise your sword. Raise your freaking sword. Protect yourself. Protect your people you love. Let's read the Three of Coins. This is an ancestor message live stream for Libra. Three of Coins. People just want to listen. If they don't want something from you, then they just want to have access to this good energy. They want to have access to you. They want to know what you know, and they want to siphon this good energy from you. They want to siphon your freaking energy and leave you empty and drained. They want to trade destinies. They want to swap destinies. You don't see this? This looks like a destiny. It's denied destiny swap. I'm sorry, but this... I'm sorry. If we're... I'm being real. If we're going to talk about, like... No, let me just not even go there. The person that wanted to be like you, Libra, just cannot even compare. No offense, but even physically, like, there's no comparison. They can try to cut their hair. They can try to grow their hair like you. They can try to do their makeup like you. They can try to do their eyebrows like you. They can try to wear clothes like you. They can try to talk like you. It's not giving you. It will never give you, because you are you and your destiny cannot be stolen from you, Libra. This person needs to find them, because they can't be you. Failed destiny swap. because you denied somebody your energy, because you denied somebody access to you. That's why this failed. Libra, I hope you know that. Because you denied access, this failed. Because you saw something for what it was, this failed. Because they were not able to take your spiritual gifts from you, this failed. A very successful Afro-Romani root worker awaits the arrival of a client. She was known to be especially skilled at breaking hexes and curses. See? Oh, you and your ancestors, you and your spirit team have been breaking all the hexes and curses that were casted upon your bloodline and you. Confirmation of the hexes and curses right here. 7 of Knives, 7 of Swords. The woman wears 2 necklaces to keep the blessings coming. A rosary made of black-eyed peas and a wishbone. This is all about professional growth, internships, high standards, appreciation for a job well done, beneficial use of talents, exceeding expectations, promotions, detail-oriented people, upgrades, improvement in social status, being validated by others, confirmation, recognition, confirmation. Being validated by others, degrees or certifications, collaborations, and goal-oriented people. Also, confirmation on the collaborations and meeting other goal-oriented, like-minded individuals with this group of healing at the bottom of the Mermaid Oracle. Your soul family. All right, let's go. What else would like to come out for Libra? Ooh, I just saw, oh, okay. I thought it was 47. It's 40, it was 4247. I was going to say that's a different angel number. 4747. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see? Do you see? This is why I do it all in front of you, so you know it's real. So you know how real. So you know how real it is. 9 of coins and the Empress at the bottom. Da na 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 na. This is like, I just heard revenge, but Libra, this is like revenge. Man, it's, you are not doing anything wrong. It's like get back. It's like get back, but you're not doing anything wrong. Ooh! It's just like you accepting, you receiving this abundance is like get back to your ops and your enemies and those that have tried to hex and curse you and your bloodline for real. Oh my God, this is like the lap of luxury with the Empress and the Hawk is here. She's representing the Black Hawk. I can't make it up. What is going on? Yo, wait till I read these cards. This is wild. I get so hyped when synchronicities like this happen because spirit is truly present in our readings, Libra. This is wild. Wow. Okay. First, 9 of coins. Then the Empress. Woo! I need to ring the bell. Ooh! They're big mad. They made me drop the bell. They're so mad. Where's my evil eye? Where's my evil eye? The real evil eye. Yeah. Do 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 do. Back, 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 back. Give me 50 feet. Haters, you see me. Hi, hater. Hi, hater. Hi, hater. You see me. Okay. Look how I have it chilling. Oh my gosh, you're going to be like, Ash. Look how I have it chilling on Obi right now. On his third eye. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this is Obi, by the way, everyone. Say hello to Obi. He's friendly. Very wise. He watches over the reeds here. I just heard he's part of the Galactic Federation, the Galactic Family, Libra. That's Obi. Okay. Let's go. A woman lounges at home with all the trappings of luxury and refinement. This woman knows that you are probably jealous of her, so she dons a dress with a pattern that protects her from the evil eye. So some of you guys may have a pair of earrings that are evil eye. Like I just accidentally said a pair. Something like with a pair. Wait. Oh, that's funny. There's a pair right here hanging off my bracelet. Spirit's here. I'm telling you what. It just doesn't get any more clear. This is all about self-reliance, well-deserved success, prosperity as a result of hard work, self-employed people, property owners, material gain, inheritance, creature comforts, upscale lifestyles, luxury, discipline, avoiding the bad part of town, enjoyment of the finer things in life. People society considers classy, and taking the time to relax and unwind. Oh my gosh. And that was literally what this, in the very beginning of this live stream, this card was telling us. Was it the apple that said you need to have fun? You need to relax. You need to like enjoy the pleasures of life? Hold on, you guys. Do I want tea or juice? I need something with some taste because the water is not doing it. Guess I'll do the juice. Wait till I read about this hawk and the Empress. Hold on. Let me get a refreshment. Get a little refresher. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving this read a thumbs up. Thank you for all your kind, supportive comments. Shout out to all my subscribers and my members. Libra land is the littiest of all. Okay. Yum. Ha ha ha, that's so funny. We received the apple. Remember? This is apple, orange, raspberry, strawberry, mango, and cherry. Cold pressed smoothie. Okay. Empress-ish. Let's go. You already know. Let's go, Libra. Ooh, wee. They're about to be so mad. They're already mad? They haven't even seen the half of it. Prepare the table. Watch in the watchtower. Eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. Wow. That right there. Very powerful. Very powerful scripture. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, but arise and anoint the shield. Because it's about to go down. The carnival queen smiles as she displays her Black Hawk. Black Hawk, 1767, passed in 1838, was a leader of the Sauk and Fox tribe. He was a powerful warrior who was well known for his bravery and for resisting colonial encroachment on his land and way of life. A spiritualist leader from the Midwest named Mother Leafy Anderson petitioned the spirit of Black Hawk for protection in her temple. Today, many spiritualists and root workers in Louisiana and beyond work with Black Hawk to ensure victory against their enemies. This is nuts. Before this card came out, like 20 minutes ago, I was like, man, there's something about hawks. There's something about hawks. And then this card comes out, the freaking Black Hawk with the Empress. Like, what? Man. And I was talking about how your ops and your enemies are so big mad because you have this ensured victory. They know their demise is evident. Like, they know that the end, they know the loss, the end is near for their game or whatever has been going on here. They went up against the wrong one. They went against the wrong Libra, the wrong person, wrong lineage. That's what I heard. Wrong lineage. This not only connects us with the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. The change of the seasons and the cycles of birth, Death and decay will always be, but it is the space between that a big queen inhabits. It is the spirit of continuity and the joy that its true comprehension brings that ensure nothing is ever truly lost, even if it can't be found for now. Therefore, there is always abundance, always beauty, and always a reason to celebrate. And some of you guys, the hawk is your spirit animal. For real, for real. And you can work with the hawk. You can call upon the hawk. For some, the black hawk specifically. Ten of Sticks with Temperance. You did it. You do the impossible, and people are like, how the heck did Libra make that happen? And I'm telling you what, I would be nothing without spirit. Like, I would be nothing without you guys. I would be, I mean, I'd be something, but I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for the divine, if it wasn't for Libra land, if it wasn't for my earth angel, my light workers out there that show up for me and support this channel and support me, and seriously. But listen, with this Ten of Sticks, it's like everything that was tossed at her, she gathered all the sticks up, which is all burdens, all hate, whatever. She gathered it all up, everything that was thrown at her, and she put it on her back, and she went to work. She's like, let's just clean this crap up, and let's get on with life. And she reached the top, in this special bush, this berry bush. Shut the front door. She's at a berry bush. I'm drinking berry juice right now. What the beep? Okay. I'm like, I mean, what the heck? You see the red berries though, and you see the red berry juice I'm drinking. Oh, spirit is like it almost freaks me out. It's like, okay, I know you're here, but how many of like, is my whole room filled with spirit guides? Like, there it is. Did you hear the background change? Hold on. Shut up. This is so weird. It's almost like, oh, it gives me chills. Try that. Oh, it paused. Okay, well, okay, it's back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. All right, so she's made it, everything that was thrown at her, she's transmuted it, and she made it to the berry bush that is like the fountain of youth. These berries They help rejuvenate her, restore her. So you're getting ready to go through a rejuvenation, a restoration, Libra, after a ton of hard work. And we keep getting that message. So you're receiving success, financial victory, abundance, opportunities galore to increase your finances. Seriously, with these two cards. And it's like, you also have this recognition and then this rejuvenation period, this restoration period because of all the hard work. I don't know why it left me there for a second. I rebuke you. Trying to make me forget my thoughts. Rebuke. Okay. Temperance. Father Sims. Let me see about this. What does this mean? Who gives the ibis wisdom or gives the rooster understanding? What the beep? The ibis? The ibis is a bird, just like the crane or the heron. And I'm reading this card. But we got this card first. And I literally read the house and then I read this about the bird, the heron, the crane. I'm pretty sure the ibis is a bird, is it not? And it reminds me of a heron, a crane. I'm not tripping. Sure does. Sure is. Yep. Okay. Spirit. Wow. Wow. Father Sims is dressed in a purple satin robe in which he liked to work. The rooster represents him, and the two streams of water represent his baptism as a two-headed doctor. A hoodoo that does good and bad work. Father George Sims, nicknamed the Frizzly Rooster, was a preacher and root worker from New Orleans. They called him the Frizzly Rooster because many people kept at least one chicken in the backyard for the sole purpose of scratching up any roots that may have been placed there by an enemy. He had a reputation for being able to effectively place or lift curses and could read anyone. Woo! So not only could he place curses on people and then lift curses on people, he could read anyone. Father Sims was a bit eccentric and was comfortable doing good or bad workings. He gave sermons at Myrtle Wreath Hall. That's where his most famous student, Zora Neale Hurston, made his acquaintance. After weeks of performing superficial tasks without being explained anything, she was initiated by Father Sims and given the name, the Boss of Candles, and finally taught the deeper mysteries. It is a common misconception that root work is never an initiatic system. Because while this is the case for many, initiations are not unheard of. Some of you guys are seriously boss at candle magic. I consider myself a baby boss at candle magic because I've been doing it for years. Since before the cards, I've been creating my own little candles. I've been putting little crystals and oils and herbs into little candles, into tea light candles, like 10 years ago, before the cards. So before I even really knew what I was doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing candle magic. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Yes, yes. Like, okay. So I'm all about the candle magic, and I love that. The boss of candles, and finally taught the deeper mysteries. So some of you guys are bosses of candle magic or baby bosses, okay? But you're also being initiated. Some of you are being initiated. You know what? Let me say this. And I know I'm not tripping because I can read. I like to think I can read almost anyone. I can read you if you are trying to read me. Like, you're already open. You're open more to my energy if you're trying to get into my energy. Like, it's easier for me to read you if you're trying to read me. Like, I don't know how to. So listen to what happened today when I was at the grocery store. Confirmation. My neighbor just got home and beeped her car alarm. Confirmation. I know I'm on point. I'm at the end of my grocery store trip and I forget something. And I go back down the dressing aisle to grab some honey mustard, okay? Listen. Months ago, when it was winter time, I was in this same salad dressing aisle, okay? Looking at the salad dressings. I was there to get a Caesar dressing that time. This was like January, maybe February, but no later than that. I'm looking at the dressings, and this man passes by me, and he has this real hyper energy, real like I'm a runner, he's a runner, he's a jogger, he's a track star, but he's like he appears to be in his 60s, I would think 60s, maybe early 70s, okay? But his energy is super high energy, and you could tell he had money, but he wasn't flashy at all. Like, you can just tell the type of men who have money but aren't flashy by their aura, by their energy. So anyways, I could tell he was like that. And he's like, he tries to talk to, not talk to me, like have a conversation, but he tried to get me to speak to him. Like, I had to move out of my way in I saw him today in the same effing aisle, okay, is what I'm trying to get to. The same man I saw today in the same aisle of the grocery store that I did 4 months ago. All right. So our first interaction, I'm looking at the salad dressings, and he says something to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're fine, you're excused, whatever. He said, excuse me or something. And so he's staring at the salad dressings right beside me, like I'm right here and he's right here. And he's looking and looking, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to grab this. So I grabbed what I needed. And I'm looking at him, I'm observing him, I'm reading him. And he's not grabbing anything. He's just still looking and standing there, and I'm like, all right, I got stuff to do. So I leave the aisle, and I promise you, I see him like a couple aisles later, and he still didn't have anything. Like, he didn't get anything in the dressing aisle. Okay? Today, I have my cart. I'm at the very end of my grocery trip. I forget the honey mustard, so I go back to the salad aisle, the salad dressing aisle, where the freaking honey mustard is, you guys. Nobody else is in the aisle. I'm getting ready. I grab my honey mustard and I'm exiting the aisle. That same man comes by me. Hyper, high energy. I know faces. I may not be great with names like the first or second time I meet you. I'm not like awesome with names, but I will never forget a face or your energy. Same face, same man, same energy, same attire, same everything. He even speaks to me, so same voice. I recognize him. Speaking of recognition, like I recognized his whole everything. I'm like, what the heck? He didn't have much. He had like maybe one thing in his hand and he was just looking at like the spices or whatever was at the end of that salad dressing aisle. I'm not tripping. I know it was the same person. What are the odds? What are the odds? If you want to initiate me, just speak up, say something. Say something. Quit following me around the grocery store, appearing at the grocery store in the same dressing aisle as me, peeping me out. Like, I smell nice. I'm clean. I don't know what do you want? What do you like? What are you expecting to see? I treat people with decency and respect. Like, what? It could have been a coincidence, sure. But you guys know I don't believe in those. I believe accidents happen. Accidents. But coincidences? No. 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 Mm-mm. I don't know, Libra. Some of you guys are being initiated. I guess they're watching to see if you're worthy of this. I don't know. What the heck? But our hard work speaks for itself. I don't know what you're going to find out watching me in my grocery store, seeing what's in my buggy. I don't see why that matters. This is what matters. All the work we've done, Libra. Hello. I heard reputation. Yeah, reputation matters. For sure. Maybe they're just trying to peep out your energy. I don't know. It was just bizarre. I'm like, that was the same man. I know it was. Because I live in a tri-state area. I mean, there's like 2 million people I think 1.5 million in my tri-state area. But I live in a small city in this tri-state area. So it's like, it's not huge. Anyways, I see a lot of familiar faces a lot. I know that was the same person. And just the odds. I don't know. Just the odds are just so weird. Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. Libra? Libra. It has to do with who you were in a past life. You are about to like do it big, win big, hit it big. This is the Ace of Pentacles. You just got the Ace of Coins. With the Six of Baskets, this is the Six of Cups, my past life card. Again, it's like that energy of you being blessed because of something you did in your past life or who you were. And now it's like maybe these people are watching you to see if it's time. To see if it's time for you to receive this. I don't know. For you to receive this, for you to be initiated. This is the truth. What I'm telling you is the truth. This Ace of Coins, this shows a tea leaf reading. And this shows a lucky piece of the pie. So you're receiving the truth in a reading and the lucky piece of the pie. Like, not only do you receive a piece of the pie, and not everybody even gets a piece of the pie, but you get the lucky piece. It's like, it's almost like the blessings are like mind-blowing at this point. You have amazing cards on the table. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, the 10 of Baskets just flew into my hand. Okay. This is the 10 of Cups. This is your spirit family. They're all so happy and so proud of you. And they're holding mason jars. I'm telling you guys, for some of you guys, it has to do with masons. Or maybe your family, it has to do with the fact that you guys had family that were masons. And look what's at the bottom. The ancestors. They're all here. They're supporting you. They're backing you up. You're truly being initiated. It's Miss Ida behind the ancestor card at the bottom of the deck. This is the High Priestess. I'm talking to high priests and high priestesses that are getting ready to be initiated into a group. A group. A mysterious group. A secret group. Your ancestors have your back through this initiation process. High Priestess, Miss Ida. This card specifically refers to the month of May. Even though I know it's almost over. What is today, the 24th? Still. Oh my gosh, the candles around her. She was a candle boss at a young age. Listen, some of you guys, you've probably always loved candles ever since you were young. Like even when I was a kid, like 10, 11, 12, 13, like I would go and buy like the nice scented candles to have in my bedroom. My mom really didn't like scented stuff. She was super picky. She's always worn the same perfume, like all her life, the same one perfume. And like she's super picky with scents. So I was never like, we didn't have, I did that because I liked to have a certain good smelling candle in my bedroom. Like, I mean, she was very particular with candles and potpourris and things of that nature in our house growing up. But I always had a candle. Like, I always had a candle or candles in my bedroom. So, anyways, there's something significant about candle magic here, too, because she specifically prayed for, I think, 7 or 11 nights with candles in the attic through her initiation process. And she did this for 7 years, I think. Hold on, let me read it. Hold on. So there could be something significant about you being watched in in preparation for initiation. Miss Ida. I just heard, yes, ma'am. Miss Ida. A 7-year-old. A 7-year-old. Ida Carter is standing in the attic, surrounded by candles. It's dark, but she's not afraid because she's an old soul who understands that she is never really alone. Ida Seven Sisters Carter was a root worker from Hogginsville, Alabama. There isn't much information about Miss Ida, but she told an interviewer that she was called to root working at just 7 years old. Miss Ida recalled the process of her self-initiation. Okay. So some of you all are self-initiated. You do not need to be initiated by any type of group. You do not need to be initiated by any type of priest, Father Sims. You've undergone your own self-initiation through the years. Message. Miss Ida recalled the process of her self-initiation, which consisted of burning 7 candles all night while she prayed, starting on the 1st of May and continuing for 6 consecutive nights. Miss Ida repeated this process each May for 7 years until the Holy Spirit told her that she was ready to work for the community. When Miss Ida appears, you are being advised to slow down and consult your inner voice regarding the matter at hand. Everyone is forced to wait sometimes. Something just, maybe that was a firework? I don't know what that was. Consult your inner voice regarding the matter at hand. Everyone is forced to wait sometimes, but very few know how to do so while remaining at peace. Well, that just creeped me out because now I'm just thinking about that poor girl who was live on another platform and something happened. Why on earth am I thinking of her right now? Whoa, that just went totally... Oh my God. Was her name Valeria? Oh, I just heard the knock. Oh my God, it sounds like somebody's upstairs. Nobody's home but me. My daughter's not here tonight. Oh my gosh. The knocks was like knock, 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 like. Yeah, Valeria. I just have chills right now, you guys. Oh my God, I have continuous chills. Her story is chilling because we literally talked about destiny swappers. And if you really look into her story, oh my gosh, it's so disturbing. It's so disturbing. Why is she coming up right now with this high priestess? In the month of May, Valeria passed away. May 13th. The 13th. 23 years old. Why am I picking up on? Oh my gosh, it is fireworks. That was creeping me out. It's fireworks. Why though when we're just why when she popped in my head so randomly with the fireworks sound, and then I got to thinking like, oh, that kind of could be something else, you know? Other things sound like fireworks, and then I'm like, oh, I'm live. That's so scary. Rest in peace to her beautiful soul. And may her family find justice. Did you guys hear that firework? Accomplice, partner in crime. Do I want to get into this? This is really something I would do on my other YouTube channel. Valeria. Look at this. She trusted, man. Confirmation. Did you hear that firework? I have chills. She trusted them, and she was led blindly. to her end. And don't that look like her? Blonde hair and everything, yo. Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was. A crime of passion. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is all alleged information. Valeria. Wow. Oh my God. She's like, it's okay. I'm with God. I am with God now. Just like when I did that XXX Tentacion reading, this card came out and I heard, no, yeah, this card came out and we were listening to the spirit box and his voice came through the spirit box. And he said, God's property. He's God's property now. Confirmation with the freaking fireworks. This is crazy. She's God's property now. She's with God. She's good. She is worried and concerned about family that was left behind, though, with caregiver. She felt like she was, oh yeah, I'm getting chills. She is worried maybe parents or grandparents that are still here on this earth. Like she provided for her family. She was very successful. But just like her in this card, she had a ton of evil eyes on her. And a friend that wanted to destiny swap with her. But that didn't work. It's not going to work. That friend will never be her. Like, that's where these people get it messed up. It's like, you sickos, you take the lives of these beautiful, innocent souls, and then you think you're going to like step into their position. And it's like, bye, boo. It's giving Selena and what's her name? Like, I can't even recall her name because she doesn't even deserve to be named. Selena and what's her name? Gremlin Lady. We'll call her Gremlin Lady. That's what this chick's friend was like, a gremlin. It's like, you think you're going to destiny swap with this chick, you weirdo? You could never. You could never. Ugh. It's disgusting. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm just now seeing Sky's super chat. Bless you, Sky. Thank you so much for your super. Yo! Why am I hearing Doshi? Anxiety got me watching me. Anxiety watching me. Yeah, Secret Society. Secret Society. They're watching me. For sure. Libra, they're watching some of you for sure. Damn, this is dark. This is dark. This is dark. I'm picking up, there was an ex-lover. Confirmation, the fireworks. The liar card came out, okay? Neglect with love. I think in her case that, again, entertainment purposes only. This is me reading cards. This is just alleged information. I think her ending had to do with an ex-lover and her friend. They were accomplices and partners in crime. She was set up during a live stream. Nothing happened to the friend. It was a targeted attack. She was a targeted individual. And some type of group could have also had something to do with behind the two accomplices, the two main characters in her demise. There could be some type of group behind the two main characters, okay? Thank you. Valeria. I hope I'm saying her name right. It reminds me of valerian root. Valerian, that pretty herb, flower. Valerian root is used. It has to do with blood clotting. Oh, that's interesting. And what the heck? Weird science just came out. And I'm over here talking about valerian root and how her name reminds me of that and how it has to do with blood clotting. Weird science. Blood. What on earth? Why is the science card here? Why is weird science here? Oh. I just saw the desert card. Why is weird science here? I keep hearing that song. Anxiety. Portal. Okay, now this is giving me CERN. And I don't know what on earth this would have to do with her. Top secret. Yo. This is giving CERN. Weird science portal. Top secret. Oh no, I can't even talk about what I just heard. That's way too advanced and you would never. I'm just not even, no, I can't even. Nope, 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 nope. It's so sad how censored everything has to be, even when I'm talking entertainment only. But anyway. Oh my gosh, hold on. Did I miss Sky, thank you so much. That was so generous of you. I'm just now seeing your second super chat. Sky. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. That was so kind. Sky, thank you. Seriously, bless you always. May it return to you tenfold. Thank you. Anything else? I think this is about it. Anything else about her case specifically that I can share? She was on her way to making differences in her community. She was, man, she had a lot of influence at a really young age. A lot of influence at a really young age. Oh, man. This is another reason that, daggone it. Ooh, I just got chills. I can't show you guys that. Yep. This is what she was on her way to healing her community, providing resources. And when you have that type of influence, especially at such a young age, it's really sad. I watched a video in depth about her and the situation. She was on that live stream saying to her friend and even telling the chat, I feel like I should go home. Like, I feel like I don't need to be here anymore. I just want to go home. I just want to leave. I feel like I don't feel right. I don't feel right. And then like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes after she says that, she's gone. She's gone. Listen to your intuition. Oh my gosh. Please listen. If she would have just listened to herself instead of that freaking monster fake friend that told her, no, you've got something coming. You've got a gift coming. Just wait. Just wait. Wait for it. Yeah, wait for her gift of demise. And that's how it would happen. Like, people, listen, Libra, your ancestors, your spirit team, we needed to talk about this. She came up in this reading for a reason. We started this reading with the Seven of Swords. And we started this reading with, some of you guys are going to fall out with a friend, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. How did we start this reading and it literally said, like, double confirmation when I was reading about this fortune card? Ooh, I'm sick to my stomach now. Ooh, I'm sick to my stomach. Okay. I've got to put these cards away. I'm sick. God's got you, Libra, okay? God's got us. Know that. Know that. But you need to be aware of this at all times. On this earth, this is what it is. On this earth, in this dimension, this is what it is. Whose side are you on? Who do you work for? You decide. I know my side. G-O-D, all the way. Baby, baby. Okay? God rest your soul, Valeria. God rest your soul. Eternal sleep. Like, man, this is so crazy. We just got the 3 of Knives. Betrayal. That ended in death. That's what this is. Being stabbed in your heart. And they're at a cemetery. I said eternal sleep because this son of baskets is collecting poppy flowers. Poppies are known to induce sleep. This is so sad. Please know which side you're on. Please, like, and stick with it. Man, this is sick. Like, there's no playing both sides. Like, you get this one shot. Yes, I believe in reincarnation, but you get this one shot, this life. You're never going to live this life again. You get one shot. I do believe in reincarnation, but you will never, ever live this same life ever again. Not with the same people. Not in the same time. You'll never live this life again. You get this shot. The 9 of Sticks just freaking came out. With the 6 of Baskets. Again, the past life. I just said, I believe in reincarnation. I believe in past lives. It's like some of us are being hunted from past lives. Behind it is the 10 of Knives. Father of Coins, the Devil. Twice now. This battle is so for real. And if you value, I'm hearing if you value your life, you value the lives of your loved ones, we need to, what do we need to do, Spirit? Like, protect ourselves. That's what this is saying. Because she's strapped. I'm not showing you what's over here. But she's strapped up in multiple ways. She has her religious book here. She has her mojo bag. She has her ancestors. All those skulls are her ancestors that back her up. She's got her head covered, her crown chakra protected, like all angles. It's like all sides are covered. I feel like this is you, Libra. I feel like you're covered on all sides. You're protected on all sides. Or you need to increase your protection. Because just like Valeria, she was meant to do big things. She was meant to do big things. And you're meant to do big things. So you got to stay close. Stay close to your higher power, whatever you believe, okay? Stay close to your ancestors. Speak with them. Call upon them. They will ride for you, Libra. They love you. They're so proud of you. They're always watching out for you. You are their pride and joy. I just heard a knock, like a creak right behind me when I said that. And I just could have sworn I heard thunder. Yeah, they'll make it thunder. Like, anything else about this that Libra needs to be aware of? Anything else? The Four of Knives. Relax. Don't forget what we told you in the beginning. Relax. The Four of Swords. Take a nap. Okay? This is a period of rejuvenation, rest for you. You're protected. You truly are. You truly are. The Eight of Sticks at the bottom. This tree, look at all the lightning. Look at all the lightning in the chat. You guys dropped lightning rods in the chat, and I said thunder outside, and look what card came out. This tree was struck by lightning. If Spirit is not, Spirit knows what cards are coming out before they come out. They're knowing what you guys are going to put in the chat before you freaking put it in the chat, yo. This shit is crazy. It's crazy cool. Like, it blows my mind. I'm so grateful to Spirit for the wild confirmations that come through for us. I can't make it up. Let me read this card to you. I can't make it up. Oh, my battery. Oh, heck no, heck no. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to lose you. I gotta get my charger. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. The Ten of Knives just ended up on the ground. I don't even know how it got down there. And it was in reverse. They're not going to be able to do it this life. They're not going to be able to do it to you this life, Libra. They may have succeeded in the past, but not this time. Not this life. Okay, there we go. Eight of Sticks. A hoodoo woman is peeling wood from a tree that just got struck by lightning. It is believed that lightning struck wood amplifies the potency of any workings. This is all about rapid progress, forward movement, communication, finding a resolution, excitement, gaining momentum, receiving a critical message, being in alignment, ending of delays, travel by air, successful journeys. Okay. All right, let's see. Whew. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stay in this energy, you guys. I think I'm going to have to wind this down. Wow, I have been live for nearly 2 hours. 1 hour, 56 minutes. Let me light some incense. We gotta shift the energy. Yeah, that's good. You guys saw me for long enough. You guys saw me in my green t-shirt for 2 hours. We're switching up the vibes. We're switching up the vibes. This is really nice. The energy needed to be switched, changed, altered. That's nice. That was really nice. Wow, that helped a lot. Okay. What next? This dream deck keeps calling. What does it want? What does it want to say? That was heavy energy. Anytime I'm channeling somebody on the other side, it's heavy energy. And especially someone that just recently crossed over, and especially if they crossed over in a traumatic way. It makes me sick to my stomach. And her story makes me extra sick to my stomach. And the fact that she came through in this reading is like a warning for some of us. And the fact that I started this reading off talking about, well, Spirit said that some of us were going to like fall out with a friend. And she literally had that friend that set her up and was trying to destiny swap with her. Entertainment purposes only. I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard. The beach. What about the beach? What else? Oh my gosh. Okay. For some of you all that are taking vacations, I know you're like, speak, Ashley, speak. For some of you guys that are taking vacations, you're going to meet somebody. And this is your person. You have the ring, engagement, wedding, marriage, with royalty, the castle card. Here, I'll show you. The castle. And the ring. The birds. Which is interesting because the birds have been coming up a lot in this reading. I don't know why they're so significant. I mean, we figured out the significance of the hawk. And then we have somebody that's fallen. It says accident. Oh my gosh. This accident card says an obvious warning to be alert to potential danger. Your unconscious has noticed and wants to draw your attention to something you aren't alert to in waking life. It's urging you to be more careful. This doesn't mean you're going to have an accident, just that greater vigilance is required if you are to reach your goals without some kind of mischance. Warning. You need to be alert to potential danger. Tell me more. Wow. I picked up the tarot cards and shuffled, and look what came back out. The Eight of Wands. Now, yes, this speaks of protection, but it also did say travel. And you got the beach card, and I said, you guys are going to meet somebody on vacation. Do you need to be aware of somebody you're going to meet while you're traveling? I think that's what Spirit is saying. Is this somebody that you should not fall for? Is this person dangerous? This is so weird. The Son of Coins at the bottom, and he's pointing to Libra. He's pointing really to like the Libra Scorpio cusp. See, he's pointing to the zodiac wheel. See where he's pointing? The Libra sign. And then the Scorpio's right there. He's almost pointing to like Libra Scorpio cusp. That could be significant. A Libra Scorpio cusp. Or a Libra or a Scorpio. So with the Two of Coins. And they're on the beach. This is weird. This is so weird. He's unicycling on the beach. What the heck? My ears ringing now. What's happening? The Three of Sticks. With the Five of Coins. Protect yourself from somebody that wants to swap their shitty karma with your awesome success. What the heck? Side note. I don't think this is, we're not talking about the we could be. You could be meeting someone who seems very charming. They could act like they have it all together, but this person is actually dangerous, or they want to, with the Five of Coins, swap their shitty destiny, their lack, for your abundance. Because look, in the Three of Sticks that came out, you're cloaked. You're protected. You have reached the top of the mountain. Your crown chakra is fully activated. You're cloaked, protected, on top of your game. Be careful who you even, who you give a moment to your time to. I don't know. It's almost like a slick talker I'm picking up on. Like, what? Who is this? Who is dangerous? The Empress and the Hermit. This is a Libra and a Taurus and a Virgo. What the heck? Did you guys hear that knock? That pop? Call upon Blackhawk. Listen. We were just reading the meaning of this Empress card. And you need to call upon Blackhawk for mighty protection. The Hermit. Somebody received a reading on you. They're shocked at what they found out, at your abilities, the Magician, your healing abilities, the Hermit, your ability to alchemize, heal, manifest. Literally, look. The Hermit is Dr. Grant. He's searching for herbs in a swamp for his holistic healings. And then we have Judgment over here. Look, she's shocked at the reader that's telling her stuff. They're like, yep. That's who Libra is. This is what Libra's gonna do. Boom. The Magician. Yep, Libra's got the abilities. Libra's got the power. Libra holds the power. Look at his wand. Look at his wand. Hold on. I'm sorry, my light keeps going out. Let me get the freaking flashlight. Woo! Got the power. Power. See his wand? It says power. Right here. It says power on the wand. Your power is mighty, bright, just like that light, super bright. Oh boy. I'm so tired of the warnings when it comes to these freaking weirdos. I'm so tired of it. And just bless our single hearts. Bless the hearts of the single Librans out there. Because to those of you that are in relationships, secure, healthy relationships, you are so blessed. Like, I hope you guys know that. I'm sending you all love and healing. There's no evil eye from me whatsoever. But please know how blessed you truly are to have a partner in this life that defends you, protects you, and you and yours. Doesn't want to take from you, doesn't want to hurt you. Doesn't want to hurt you and yours. Only wants to help you and yours, love you and yours. That is the biggest, next to the gift of a child, a partner, a true love is the biggest blessing, is the second biggest blessing in this life. A child would be my first biggest blessing. My daughter is my biggest blessing, most definitely. And then a loving partner to me. Well, good health also is up there on the top of the list. Good health for your family and yourself. But a loving partner is right up there. It's just as important. We're truly not meant to do everything alone. It's fine to be single for a certain, for a period of time. But if you're going to be single, it's good if you at least have some type of community backing you, like some type of, you either got a strong family, strong friend group. But some of us that are, independent and single, we may not have family we can really trust, or not a lot of family that we can trust. We may not have not one single friend in real life that we can trust. Or if we have one, spirits over here telling us, oh, you might lose them. You might lose that one friend for a while. They might turn into an op, but then you guys might be friends again later. It's like, what? But that's what came out in this live stream. It's like, okay. Anyways, I'm tired of seeing the deception around the relationships. I'm tired of seeing these good cards, like the ring, right? But then it's always followed by some bullshit. Is it not? Like, it's always followed by some BS. Why? Not always. We did have a good reading the other day when it came to love. But anyways, this is a warning message. Clearly. Someone is a handsome devil, Libra. Someone's going to be, I'm getting channeled this when I looked over at the devil card. Someone is a very charming, handsome devil. Ooh. Do you know what I'm getting? There was a movie. This beautiful young woman met this charming, attractive man. He looked like he had it all. The good looks, the business, the money. He was charming, smart. He seduced her, and he ended up having a house in Virginia. He ended up having a house in Virginia. I heard that the other day from another reader, and I was like, what on earth does that mean? Put it together. What does house? What's the first letter of house? What's the first letter of in? And what's the first letter of Virginia? Put it together, guys. I guess that's what Spirit's trying to say here. You're going to have some type of charming devil approach some of you single Librans, and this person will appear to have it all. But do you know what they'll also have? An STD that you can't get rid of, and you absolutely want no parts of it. Life altering. Life altering. And that's all it takes. One moment of passion can alter the course of your entire life. Let me tell it for the youngins and the people in the back that may not be on that maturity level quite yet of knowing how real it is out here in 2025. You can look healthy and have that. Like, you don't even have to look sick to be sick. That's why it's so important to be serious if you're going to engage in an activity with someone on that level. You need to really know the person. You need to see their papers, where they went to the doctor. You can go to the doctor together, get tested together. I mean, let's just keep it 100. Like, this is 2025. I'm not playing any games with my health, with my life, for a moment of passion, for a moment of lust. Goodbye. Not I. Yeah, some of you guys have had really close calls. I just heard you've had close calls. There have been some close calls, you guys. But you were protected. Dang, man. This live stream was real. 2 hours, 22 minutes on the live timer right now. This live stream was real deep. Really deep messages. Let's lighten it up. Listen, sometimes it needs to be serious. Sometimes it needs to get real, because things like this happen every day. Things like what we talk about happen every day. And the risk is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. We always clown, but sometimes, you know, these things need to be talked about. But we always clown. But sometimes we can't always clown. We laughed in this live stream, though. We laughed earlier. Maybe not past 20 minutes. Nope, I disagree. Lloyd, I disagree. You sound like Lucifer. Lloyd says, no offense, my friend. No offense. But Lloyd says, everything involves risk. Even sitting at home. Don't be afraid. That sounds like something that charming individual would say. No offense, Lloyd. I know what you're saying to a degree, But what I'm saying needs to be said and taken into consideration by whoever is receiving this live stream. Because the temptation will arise for many of you in the near future. So you're going to be presented with a real choice that could alter your life. What are you going to do? You're just going to be like, what's another risk, right? What's another one? That's what you're going to do, Lloyd? That's how you see it? That's your choice. That's not how I see it, and that is not going to be my choice. Absolutely not. That is not how I see it. But if you see things that way, then that's your life, your choice. We have re-energized, Libra. That's so crazy. We talked about this. Recuperate, re-energize. Spirit wants you to re-energize right now. Let me see here. When we give too much of ourselves, we can feel drained. Maybe this is how you or someone close are feeling now. This mermaid says to be mindful of how you are spending your energy. Focus on yourself and do whatever makes you feel good so you can feel energized once again. Perhaps a swim or a paddle in the sea, a luxurious bath, or a spa day is the tonic you need. There are many ways to re-energize, and you need to do this as soon as possible so you can get back to feeling like your vibrant self once more. It's also a good idea to look at why you are feeling drained. Perhaps you're spending your time and energy where it's not being fully appreciated or respected. To work it out, go back over the day's events and notice how you feel as you remember what you did and who you spent time with. If you've been feeling overly tired, you could also look at the food you are eating, making sure you're having a balanced, healthy diet. This will also give you more energy. Your body will give you subtle and also not so subtle signals about what you need to do to feel re-energized. When we spend time with people who drain our energy, this can make us feel lackluster. Take notice of how you feel when you are around certain people. Do you feel energized or drained? And at the bottom of the deck, we have breaking free. There's an octopus. It's having to unlatch itself from around her waist. You had some type of sucker. You had some type of sucker that was trying to latch onto you. The cord's being cut. It's like their tentacle is being removed. You're breaking free from anything that was trying to siphon your energy or latch onto you, anybody, anything. Trust the universe, trust the divine. Trust divine time, my beautiful single Librans. There is a love for you out there, a real love. Real love. I'm talking a real love. Someone to satisfy me. Real love. Oh, I'm searching for real love. It's out there. It's out there, my loves. It's just divine timing. Be aware of these slick talkers, these charming devils, okay, Libra? And re-energize. Take care of yourself right now. You need to be recouping, regaining your strength, focusing on your health, okay? Mind, body, and soul. And I'm going to end it there. 2.5 hours. Wowzers. It's pretty long. 2 hours, 31 minutes, 33 seconds. 313. Shout out to the D. Stay balanced, stay blessed, you guys. Thank you to anybody that sent super thanks. Thank you, Sky. Shout out to my members. Shout out to anybody that sends donations to my Cash App or my PayPal. You guys, seriously, I hope you guys know how much it matters to me. It doesn't matter what amount, small, large, it all makes the biggest difference to me and my daughter in our lives. And I just appreciate you guys so, so, so much. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Teresa. Good night, Jules. You're welcome, Lucky Buddha. Thank you for being here, Angus and Sandra. AMP. I love you, Libraland, from the bottom of my heart chakra, always. Oh, bless you, YouTube verse. Thank you. All right, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.